listen to me, and you hear the bells that are ringing, and the songs that are singing out our name. What we have is something good, you'll never moan or sigh. This is just what I believe, and I will tell you why. I don't care what it's like outside, hot or cold, I can never decide what I like, but it doesn't really matter to me anymore. There's just one thing that is in this world that can make me feel great and appreciate the good things that pass me by when we're together, just you and I. Niagara Falls, it may seem great, like the structure of the Golden Gate. The Eiffel Tower over me has lost its power. I think that this is fate. Mona Lisa's smile might take a while to make me feel like I'm going down the aisle. Together, like we'll do when we're together, just me and you. Hot or cold, I can never decide what I like, but it doesn't really matter to me anymore. There's just one thing that is in this world that can make me feel great and appreciate the good things that pass you by when we're together, just you and I. Oh, Niagara Falls, it may seem great, like the structure of the Golden Gate. The Eiffel Tower over me has lost its power. I think that this is fate. Mona Lisa's smile might take a while to make me feel like I'm going down the aisle. Together, like we'll do when we're together, just me and you. Well, we're together, just me and you. Sun to go down. I think in my head, what was it I said? Made you take the can from his crown. Oh, Fat said himself, I'm alone on my shelf. Sat here just thinking of you. Oh, and the times we had, not that were bad. I'm puzzled on what did I do? Oh, maybe you just didn't like me. Oh, maybe you just didn't care. Why not define your interest in mine? I thought we'd make quite a pair. Well, I'd like to say that I'm better this way, and I know my troubles are few. what's it about? I'm puzzled, honey, what did I do?
Hello, everybody. Good evening.
Are we on? Are we on? Good evening, everyone.
I think we're on. It says we're live. You can see us, which is good.
Well, I will find out because I will listen.
Fab. Have you...
Merry Little Christmas? No, that was last month. Here we go.
Have you put the thing on the right thing for me to be able to push these buttons? Hello, everybody.
I'll double check.
Just got to do a couple of quick... I'm looking at the wrong cameras. A couple of quick tech checks.
I can hear you.
And then we'll be good to go. Kick off with a song, I think.
Do you want to just give it a go? We're trialling a little idea tonight.
Let's see, shall we?
So we've got angle one.
Are you ready?
Yeah, ready.
Will Facebook get this? No, just
No,
YouTube.
just
YouTube.
yeah.
Sorry, Facebook.
Face gets the one
Ooh,
angle, and that's the
hello.
number 2.
We've got a couple of angles for you there, YouTube. So now, I forgot to do my note. I said I was going to do myself a reminder note, and I didn't do it. So now, Stephen Darby's on. Hello from Harbury. Hello, Andy Offer. Hello, Liz and John. Yeah, I said I was going to do myself a reminder note to switch to the right camera for your solos.
Nah,
I'll
you'll
probably
remember.
forget.
You'll remember. We have. Let's have a look. YouTube. You've got. Soph's got Facebook. I've got YouTube. Oh, good God. There you are.
On quiet, please.
Greetings from Jamaica. Good evening. Greetings, Andwale Harris. Wow, that's international.
That is
Cool.
international. We like that.
I like it. The more international watchers, even better.
Lovely. Shall we start with a tune?
Yes, let's begin, shall we?
In F, yeah? Heaven, I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find that happiness I seek when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Heaven, I'm in heaven, and the cares that hung around me through the week, they seem to vanish like a gambler's lucky streak when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I'd love to climb a mountain and to reach the highest peak, but it doesn't thrill me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. I'd love to go out fishing in a river or a creek, but I don't enjoy it half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Dance with me, I want my arms about you. Those charms about you will carry me through to heaven. I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I see when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I'd love to climb a mountain and to reach the highest peak, but it doesn't thrill me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I'd love to go out fishing in a river or a creek, but I don't enjoy it half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, dance with me, I want my arms about yes, I see. When we're out together dancing, when we're out together dancing, when we're out together, that's it, cheek to cheek.
Hey!
Cheek to cheek. That's one of my favourite songs. I love it when I love it when you do it with your quartet and stuff. It was one of the first songs that I heard Ben play, I think, ever when we first got together.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so.
I do like that song.
It was written by Irving Berlin, yeah, and he wrote it for Top Hat with Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers.
Oh look, we got Ian from Hong Kong. Hi from Hong Kong on YouTube. Hello from Bruce in Derby. Well, that's
Hello,
exotic,
Bruce.
isn't it? Derby, that's fine. That's
Ian in
my,
Hong Kong. Hi, Ian. Good evening.
stomping
and hello,
ground.
Bruce. I wonder if Nigel's watching.
Wow,
Dunno.
yeah, hopefully, yeah. Yeah.
Stella's on, Andy's on, Caroline's on. Hello, Caroline. Helen's on, Louise and Keith are on. Sue and John Boston are on. Kate's on. Hello, Kate and Gladys.
Good
Who else? I want to
Eve.
say hello to everybody. Kay is on. Kay, we hope that Gordon's okay. Nan just told me about Gordon. Kay's my, what is Kay? My cousin, my second cousin. And her husband Gordon had an accident, so we hope he's okay. Keep
Get well soon. There's
keep
no
Nan
song for that,
/
though, is
Auntie
there?
Val updated.
There you go. That's the next challenge. Write a song for Get Well Soon.
Yeah, but we hope he's all right because it was quite nasty. So, that was a nice opener, wasn't it? Cheek to cheek.
It's a lovely swinging song.
Ella recorded it in 1956.
How are you so knowledgeable about these things?
Because I wrote it down. I did my homework. She
Wikipedia.
recorded it in 1956 for the album Ella and Louie. There's quite a few off that album, actually.
Oh, it's a great album, man. With Louis Armstrong and Ella Fitzgerald. That's one of my faves. It actually is one of my
It's a
faves.
good album. Good pairing.
Well, it's good, isn't it? 'Cause you get the two different kind of ways of singing and the different sounds. Contrasts. It's great. It's fantastic. It's good. Honestly, it is good.
It is good.
Yeah.
And it was nice, actually, looking at the songs for this show, because Ben was like, let's choose someone. So we chose Ella, because she's great. But I've never known anyone record, like, honest to God, so many albums.
So many songs.
I couldn't believe it. Like, they had 59 songs on one album. Or, like, they'd do that was wrong. They'd do one recording session on a theme, so it'd be like Cole Porter or Johnny Mercer. 59 songs.
I was going to say, you ain't fitting 59 songs on an LP, are you?
No, but they'd record, like, this wealth of material, and it was just crazy.
Well, before we carry on, we want to say we hope you all are very well indeed. Are you well, Soph? Are you doing all right?
I'm doing all right, yeah.
Doing
don't
all
like
right.
to
A couple
moan.
of weeks into January, the vaccines are coming out, which is great.
Yeah. Sorry, we're on a lockdown again. Sorry about that, guys.
Well, it's not your fault. It's not our
I
fault.
know.
But we're back. We're doing our live show. This is
Yes.
what we can do at the moment, and it's really nice for us. I've said this loads of times, and we hope that you enjoy it too. It's not the same as being live in the same room with a big band and everything, but we hope it's enjoyable enough.
We enjoy it as well. I think I've said that a lot, but it's just
Clapping.
a bit of live music and a bit of chatter, isn't it?
Do you know, I have done gigs to less people. It's true.
I've been at some to less people, so I believe you.
We got our family watching live in the room.
That we live with.
That we live with, yeah. And I've done gigs to less. I've done gigs to 0.
Oh, I wasn't at that gig. I've been at a gig when there was 3 people.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That was fun.
So yeah, there have been times. It's not that dissimilar.
For them, though, it was like a private booking, wasn't it? It was just like...
Oh, I see
it
what
just
you mean.
feels like a private performance in
Yeah,
their
yeah,
local
that's
venue
great,
or
yeah.
wherever it was.
Right.
Should we move on? Should we do another
Yes,
tune?
what are we doing?
Shall I? This is a nice one, and it was a request.
Do
Can you remember who requested this?
Oh, we meant to have written that down. No.
I feel like it might have been Sue Westney.
Yeah, it might be. Actually,
I think it was Sue Westney, Sue and Colin. And this is a song I'd never heard of it before, so I learnt it for this live stream. Do you know what? I probably had heard of it, but I'd certainly never sung it before. And the lyrics were written by Johnny Mercer. The music was by Whiting. And they wrote it for Ready, Willing and Able, which was a film, an MGM film. And she recorded it in 1964.
Do you want me to play something cheesy?
No, I'm done now. For Ella Fitzgerald sings the Johnny Mercer songbook. You're just too marvelous for words, like glorious and glamorous, and that old standby amorous. It's all too wonderful. I'll never find the words that say say enough or tell enough. I mean, they just aren't swell enough. You're much too much and just too very, very to ever be in Webster's dictionary. And so I'm borrowing a love song from the birds to tell you that you're marvelous, too marvelous for words.
Yeah.
Just too marvelous for words, like glorious and glamorous, and that old standby amorous. It's all too wonderful. I'll never find the words that say enough or tell enough. I mean, they just aren't swell enough. You're much too much and just too very, very to ever be in Webster's dictionary. And so I'm borrowing a love song from the birds to tell you that you're marvelous, too marvelous for words, to tell you that you're marvelous, too marvelous for words. Yeah, lovely. And I remembered to switch to your solo cam.
Oh, did you?
I forgot in the first one, and I did it in that one. Yay.
Yeah, good one.
That's nice, isn't it?
You only learned it
Nice
yesterday.
tune. I only learnt it yesterday, and it's nice. And I was despairing that I wasn't going to get the melody in my noggin,
No,
but
you
I
got
did.
it. And do you know the best thing about this is when you're learning all these new songs for the requests and things, is you think to yourself, oh, I've never done this, I've never really heard it, and and then you learn it, and actually then it becomes one of your favourites.
Love it.
doesn't
Absolutely love that song now. I'd sing it again and again and again. In fact, I have been over the past 48 hours. While we're on to a video track now, where Ben's pre-recorded the piano, so we can play violin. But I'll read some comments while you get that ready. Let's go back up. Kay's on. Bob and Marion are on. Hello. Auntie Lisa and Cadina are on. Hello. Hello, lovely. Hello, lovely to you too. Jane Hancock is on. Hi from Jane and Gary. Hello, guys. Hope you're well. Stephen says, is Ben's mic on? Very quiet voice on Facebook. It probably is. He's probably just not close enough to it, Stephen, to be honest. And I get quite close to my microphone, so it's probably just quite a big difference.
Let's try this.
Howard Dex says, listen to live music, even if only from the two of you, is great. We agree. Well, we know we're not a full band, but hopefully...
Hello, is that better?
Just nice.
I
Emma's
tend
on.
to-
Emma Cantrell-Jones. Hi, Emma.
Good evening. Is that better? Can you hear me better when I raise
Caroline.
my voice?
Do you know, Caroline, I'm sure I'd never heard it before either, but it's lovely, isn't it, that song? Oh, it was Sue. It was Sue. She said that was
good.
lovely. Well
Good,
done.
good,
Thank
good.
you. Good.
Oh, Julian Robin South. Hello from Granborough.
Hello.
Sounds
Hi,
fabulous.
guys. Nice to have you.
From
Hopefully you're
Pete Fisher.
enjoying the alternative angle on YouTube. That's a bit of fun,
Pete
isn't
Fisher's
it?
got some port and Stilton. Let's go. Oh, yeah, man. That's
he
that's
said
my,
he'd got supplies ready,
that's
didn't
my
he?
cup of tea, that is, yeah. It's my cup of port.
I love how you sat down.
Oh, yeah. What are we doing, though?
The only reason Ben does all of this is because I literally don't even trust myself to do the tech side. So, so this is a lovely song, Cole Porter song from Kiss Me Kate, recorded in 1956 for the Ella Fitzgerald Sings Cole Porter songbook. You'll notice a trend. There's a lot of Ella Fitzgerald Sings Someone's Songbook. There's a lot of that. But this is called Too Darn Hot. it's too darn hard. I'd like to sup with my baby tonight and fill the cup with my baby tonight. I'd like to sup with my baby tonight and fill the cup with my baby tonight. But I ain't up to my baby tonight, 'cause it's too darn hot. It's too darn hot. It's too darn hot. I'd like to cool with my baby tonight and pitch the woo with my baby tonight. I'd like to cool with my baby tonight, pitch the woo with my baby tonight. But brother, you find my baby tonight, 'cause it's too darn hot. According to the Kinsey report, every average man you know much prefers his lovey-dovey accord when the temperature is low. But when the thermometer goes way up and the weather is sizzling hot, Mr. Pants for romance is not. 'Cause it's too darn hot. It's too darn hot. It's too darn hot. According to the Kinsey report, every average man you know much prefers his lovey-dovey accord when the temperature is low. But when the thermometer goes way up and the weather is sizzling hot, Mr. Pants for romance is not. 'Cause it's too darn hot. It's too darn hot. It's too darn hot. Too darn hot. Too darn hot. Too darn hot. Woo!
Surprise myself.
Yeah. I forgot the solo cam again.
No, don't matter.
Next violin one, I'll do it. Sorry about
So
that.
it was a quick one anyway. It was
It was quick.
Right, I better stop this before it carries on. How's the volume on Facebook now? Have we got?
I think it's okay. Hilary Jordan says hello. Hello, Hilary. Jane's cooking Thai green curry with a glass of white. Ooh.
Oh.
Well, that sounds like
Rubbing
my kind of
it
thing,
in.
Jane. Yes. Trevor Archer, guten Abend from the European Union. Guten Abend.
Oh, rubbing
Thanks
it in
for
as well.
joining us. Stephen Darby says much better. Yeah, I think he was back here rather than being up close. That's what it was.
Have I got any
Miles
more?
Richardson, great new camera angle. Sorry, Miles, I will use it in the next song. That was my fault. I was thinking about the words, completely forgot about the buttons.
It was
Elaine
only-
Bott says the sound's absolutely fine.
Is that okay? Because there's one thing. If you can't hear me talk, that's a travesty. Because I say some really interesting things. But I'll try and get a bit closer to the mic.
Well, the same mic does his violin, so if you can't hear him talk, that means you wouldn't be able to hear the violin.
We
But
don't care about the violin. We care about the talking and the jokes.
I tell you what we were going to do. Shall I?
What shall I? Yeah, let me announce a
do
couple
some
of these.
YouTube.
Because we've got Facebook and we've got YouTube as well. So Leonardo C. Great to see you live again. Leonardo Elise Atticus. What a great name. They're great names, aren't they? I like that. Sounds like
Great
a
names.
Roman gladiator.
Atticus.
Aged 6. He is loving this. Oh, good one. Well, good evening to Leonardo, Elise and Atticus.
I'm
Good-
pretty sure.
good
I
group of
mean,
names.
maybe post in the comments, guys. But I'm pretty sure that you played at Leonardo and Elise's wedding, and then Atticus is perhaps the. Maybe I've got it wrong, but I've got these names in my head. I think I said it last time.
Wow.
Tell me if I'm wrong.
Let's see. Clive Harridge.
Hi, Clive.
Clive and Judith say hello from Broadwell. And in the next village is Granborough, next to Robin and Julie.
You're just down
There
the.
you
I
go.
would say go and say hello, but don't. Don't go and say hello.
So it's keep it to the comments, yes.
Yes, don't do that. So we were going to do, I was going to say, we saw this on a TV show, didn't we, the other day?
Yeah.
And I thought it was a really nice thing to do, and you don't have to do it, but I just thought, write in the comments on Facebook or YouTube, wherever you prefer, something good that's happened to you. I think they did it on This Morning the other day, where people sent in their good news. And so we thought that was really nice, because all you hear is bad stuff. You hear bad stuff all the time. Apart from the vaccine rollout is great
To be
news.
fair,
But if something good's happened to you, like if you've got a new job, if you're moving house, if you've had a baby, if you're getting married, anything like that, if you had grandkids, I know a lot of our sort of viewers are sort of grandparent age, so if you've had new grandchildren.
you're opening up the vaults here.
Yeah, but
You're
just
opening up the
anything, you know,
floodgates. We're gonna
anything.
get all kinds of things.
But I think
one
it's nice.
person's
And
good
if you're
news.
happy to post it in the comments and for us to then, if I see it, I'll read it out. I just think it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, people are anyway. You're cooking food,
Yeah.
got some port and that.
Food,
and
mate.
they're telling
Food's
us
good,
anyway,
isn't it?
making
Food
me very
and drink.
jealous. Because we don't have a drink until we're finished.
I don't really
So,
drink
good
anyway. But yeah, Ben waits, don't you, till after his top of
Oh
bit.
yeah, I like to
Should we do a tune?
like to be sober. Yes, please. What are we gonna do?
We are doing a lovely song.
I did try and look, but there's no sense to your papers at all. I couldn't see.
Sorry about
They're
that.
all in. There's no set
It's
list
like the
or anything.
Sophie code. There is a set list.
Is there? Is that? Oh, it's on the back. Oh, I missed that bit.
Do you want it?
Oh yeah, that's good. idea, isn't it?
So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, this is a song from the Great American Songbook, and it was written by Rodgers and Hart for a review called The Garrick Gaieties, like back in the 20s, I think it was. But it was recorded by Ella, wait for it, in 1956 for the Ella Fitzgerald Sings the Rodgers and Hart Songbook.
I like it.
I told you there was loads of it. And we're in C. We're doing the intro,
Is that all right? Good speed.
yeah.
Oh, good job you remember.
There we go. Bit more Carla Boccia, innit? Summer journeys to Niagara and to other places aggravate all our cares. We'll save our fares. I've a cozy little flat in what is known as Old Manhattan. We'll settle down right here in town. We'll have Manhattan, the Bronx and Staten Island too. It's lovely going through the zoo. It's very fancy on old Delancey Street, you know. The subway chimes us so when balmy breezes blow to and fro. And tell me what street compares with Mack Street in July. Sweet push carts gently gliding by. The great big cities are wondrous toy, just made for a girl and boy. We'll turn Manhattan into an Isle of Joy. tell me what street compares with my street in July. Sweet push carts gently gliding by. The great big cities are one just toy, just made for a girl and boy. We'll turn Manhattan into an Isle of Joy. We'll turn Manhattan into an Isle of Joy. Yeah, there's always the smash. That's a fun one, isn't it? I feel like that's a real Ella tune. That's
It
like
is,
a
it
real,
is.
like, when you hear that song, it's an Ella song.
It's a nice
isn't it?
song. Have you ever been to Manhattan?
I have with you.
Oh yeah, it was good. Did we see Mott Street? Never saw Mott Street.
No.
Certainly not in July. We went at a very expensive time around
We did
Christmas.
go past Staten Island. We didn't go to it. I don't think we could get.
Couldn't get there.
We couldn't get a
It was full,
slot.
busy.
Yeah, it was full.
Ooh, I've got some messages.
Don't know if the subway charmed me. Got to be honest.
It was all right. We met Father Christmas on the
Better
subway.
than the tube, but that's not hard,
We
really.
met
is it?
Santa, didn't we?
We did, because we went in between Thanksgiving and Christmas, and we saw Santa on the subway.
Good news from Vicky Wright. Ben and Sophie and Ben are playing tonight, and I have a G&T.
Yes, that's it.
That's good news.
That's how to do it.
That's
Friday.
good. That is good news indeed. We did play at Leonardo's wedding, by the way. And
Yes.
their first dance was Our Love Is Here to Stay with Ella and Louis. Yes.
Do you know what?
In
We could do
style.
that. I've got the lyrics to that somewhere.
Next
It's not on
time,
the set list,
next
is
time.
it? I love that song though. It's really, really good. Good first dance. Well done.
Yes.
Nice choice.
Well done. Oh, is that another thing?
Let me
you want?
read.
If I'm writing.
Let me read. Yes, it is. Blah, blah, blah. Des Fraser, love you guys. We love you too. Laurie Fisher says, hi from Alicia. Hello. Hi, Mouse. One of my best friend's little girls. Lovely little thing she is. Mary Franklin says, lovely, joyful music. Thanks, guys. You're very welcome. Emma Coucher-Jones, pregnant with a baby girl.
Good news.
Lovely. Lovely. Had a lovely WhatsApp video call. This is Liz Blatherwick. Had a lovely WhatsApp video call with our grandson this evening. He's nearly 4. Oh, that's nice. Video calls are great, aren't they? That's been the one saviour.
You're getting complaints over here.
Why?
Not doing your camera duties.
I know. I did do it then.
Oh, did you?
I did do it then. I did.
We're getting tech
Because I can see it. I can see it here. Yeah, I did do it in that last song. I missed it on the song before. On Too Darn Hot, I forgot to do it.
Oh, I'll
But
take
in
it back.
Manhattan, I did. Steve Ashcroft, tuning in from a very cold Sweden, -15.
Cool,
Ooh, that's
blimey.
chilly. Kim and Mike Cypher are on. Manhattan, one of my faves. It's lovely, isn't it? David here is on. Hi, Ben and Sophie. My daughter Julia's beat me to it. She didn't tell me you were on. We are on. We are here. John and Eileen Wallace are on. £150 on premium bonds.
Oh,
Hey.
drinks on you.
That is good. Kate Sheras, I've sold my house and managed to clear the garage today. 3 trips to the tip. Well done, Kate. That is good. House sale. That is good news.
That is the achievement, isn't it, at the moment?
Heather and Roger are on, enjoying the music in cabaret with a nice glass of rosé. Lovely.
In where? Calgary?
No, they're in Market Bosworth.
Oh, what was the Calgary
I think it was
thing?
like the cabaret. Like
in cabaret. I thought you
Yes.
said enjoying the music in Calgary.
Helen Witchley says, lovely Ella sounds. We met Kermit the Frog being interviewed on Brooklyn Bridge. You'd love that. You'd love to be. He loves the Muppets.
I love the Muppets.
Oliver and Elsie say hi. Hi, guys.
The Naked Cowboy.
Right, we are back onto a video song of pre-recorded piano.
This is one that...
They won't hear you.
No, this is one that I persuaded Soph to do, because I said if we're going to do Ella Fitzgerald kind of thing, songs and stuff, this is I think probably one of the top 3 most famous Ella ones she did that no one else really did. Right?
It's early recording as well. for
Yeah,
Ella.
it's an early one. I can't remember. It was with a famous big band, but
It was with the Chick Webb
Chick
Orchestra.
Webb. That's right. Yeah.
Not Chuck.
And
Chick.
she and it's an old nursery rhyme, which is interesting, isn't it? Because you don't normally take
It's a nursery rhyme written in the late 19th century, and Ella recorded it.
and it swings, doesn't it? It's good.
She composed the melody with Al Feldman, and they recorded it in 1938, which is early for Ella, isn't it? The bulk of her recordings 50s. but 1938 she did it.
It is indeed. What is it?
It's a tisket, a tasket. A tisket, a tasket, a green and yellow basket. I sent a letter to my mommy, and on the way I dropped it. I dropped it, I dropped it. Yes, on the way I dropped it. A little girlie picked it up and she put it in her pocket. She was trekking on down the avenue without a single thing to do. She went peck, peck, pecking all around. When she spied it on the ground, she took it, she took it. She took my yellow basket, and if she doesn't bring it back, I think that I would die again. A tisket, a tasket, a green and yellow basket. I sent a letter to my mommy, and on the way I dropped it. I dropped it, I dropped it. Yes, on the way I dropped it. A little girlie picked it up and put it in her pocket. She was trekking on down the avenue without a single thing to do. She went peck, peck, pecking all around. When she spied it on the ground, she took it, she took it. She took my yellow basket, and if she doesn't bring it back, I think that I will die. She went peck, peck, pecking all around. When she spied it on the ground, she took it, she took it. She took my yellow basket, and if she doesn't bring it back, I think that I will die. I think that I will
die. So do we.
Now, I did push it. So on YouTube, if the camera's not changing, then I'm not sure what's happening. Brilliant. That's good.
No. Technology. We'll never get our heads around it. Doesn't matter how old you are. It's... Let's have a look.
I was worried that there was a connection problem because it changed. I can see it changing on here. But I was worried that wasn't transferring online. But
Bruce says we're applauding every time.
Thanks,
thank
Bruce.
you very much. Thank you. Yes, Caroline Pacey. Yes, can see you.
Caro Pacey.
Oh, good indeed. Oh, there's a few on YouTube.
Pat Redmond says ace fiddle playing.
Oh, you talking to me or you?
Well, I didn't play the fiddle, so I would suggest. Alexa Buffery keeps us going in the challenging times. Keeps Mark sane at least. That's the important thing, isn't it? Alexa is just a bit of sanity.
Who is?
Alexa and Mark Buffery.
Oh, you got to be careful. You can't say that. You can't say that. Because everyone's devices at home will be buzzing off now. You've said the magic.
Oh, sorry.
You've said
I'm
you've
sorry.
said the A
I've
word.
set your things off.
Everyone watching on high volume. We'll have Alexa
Elaine
go.
says there's about an 8-second delay on YouTube. Yes, there is always a bit of a delay on YouTube, so it will take a little while, but hopefully the whole thing's behind. So that's
when you
just
say
normal.
delay,
they mean like from the live point. It's always the same, isn't it? It's about 8 to 10 second delay. Yeah. Brillo pads. Right, should we do another tune?
Yes, please.
No one's written any more good things, so I'm not ignoring them.
It's all good. It's all good. Just a simple thumbs up. That's all good news.
Yes.
Have we got any good news?
I mean, we're fine, which is good news in itself,
we're happy.
isn't it?
We're happy.
Oh yes, my nan's had her first vaccine.
Hey! You said not vaccine news.
No, I didn't.
Oh, didn't
I said
you?
it can be vaccine news, anything, yeah. Yes, nan's had her first dose, so that's good. She's 82. And oh yes, in case anybody's waiting to go for your appointment and hasn't been yet, I don't know if this is the same at every vaccination centre, but Nan got a little sticker.
And a
saying,
lollipop.
I've had my COVID-19 vaccination. So if you go and they try and send you away without giving you a sticker, say, excuse me, I would like my sticker, please.
Done. Vaccinated.
I love it. It's like when you used to get them at school, didn't you? A little smiley face one.
What be next, my darling?
Next be a song written by George and Ira Gershwin in 1927 for Funny Face. Do you know what it is?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, well, I've seen it.
Oh, okay. And wait, I've got to do it again. It was recorded in 1959 for the Ella Fitzgerald Sings the George and Ira Gershwin Songbook.
These are clever titles.
In fact, Sue Westney commented on Facebook and said, "We've got all the songbooks. That must be quite a collection," because literally, I think she did everybody's songbook.
To be fair, though, it was
did,
just something what people did back then. It's like Oscar Peterson did the same. He did the Gershwin songbook, the Roger and Hart songbook, the Cole Porter songbook. Did them all. And that was just how you did CDs, or LPs, because that was people just made loads of music, didn't they?
And
which is nice for us now, because we get all that great music.
You couldn't go online to, music apps and stream whatever you wanted. You had to buy your music, didn't you? So I suppose they thought, let's record everything. And if someone liked Ella Fitzgerald's voice, they'd buy the Cole Porter songbook, the Johnny Mercer songbook, the George and Ira Gershwin song. They'd buy all of it, wouldn't they?
And so, and you know what? Thank God they did.
And the calibre of songs as well. I mean, the songs are amazing.
All these amazing musicians.
Written for musicals and films and, themes and just amazing. So
do you want a bit of a different rhythm to this?
Yeah, we were doing a bit of a Latin, weren't we? Bring a bit of
What
Latin
key?
in G, please. It's a song called Swonderful. Swonderful, it's marvelous that you should care for me. Soft nights, paradise is what I love to see. That's cool, isn't it?
I kind of, I discovered I went into a little shop of horrors. But it was kind of that kind of thing, wasn't it?
I did that. That was one of the musicals we did at school when I was in the orchestra.
Yes.
Little shop of horrors, little shop of horrors, bop, shop, bop.
It's very tempting to go into all these different songs, isn't it?
You never. I don't know how you were, because I bet you were in all the school orchestras, like musical orchestras as well.
Yeah, I did a bit in the orchestras for some musicals and bits.
And you never want to listen to it again. Like by the end of a run, you're like, nope, I'm done. Absolutely finished. Oh, at least I was. I mean, I was a flute player. I wasn't like, I didn't. You'd have led it, wouldn't you, on first violin? But like led the orchestra. But no, I was over it. Every time we did Oliver. What else did we do?
Oliver, I did Oliver. That was a good one. That was.
Little Shop of Horrors. I can't remember, but we did loads. And every single time I was like, I never want to watch that musical again. Dress rehearsal.
You do see it a lot, don't you?
Yeah, you do. But that's a nice song, isn't it? Diana Krall did a nice version of that as well. That sticks in my mind.
Yeah, she did some nice stuff, didn't she?
Let's see. Love the change of time. Yeah, Pedro liked that one. Pedro. I call you Pedro, Peter, because it's your Facebook name. I know it's Peter and Marion. Caroline's in North Yorkshire with her lovely black Labrador Monty. Oh, Monty's gorgeous. We've got a black lab called Angus, but
Susan.
Caroline, Monty's lovely. And I can well and truly say you both made our we miss you, Caroline.
We do. We miss everyone.
Yeah.
We miss seeing like more social gatherings.
Kim says, good news from me and Mike is that the Christmas chocolates and sweets are nearly all gone, so we can stop piling on the pounds. Because you have to eat them all, don't you, Kim? That's the thing. Like
I agree.
They're still a viable food source until they're gone. And then you can go on a diet. It's like you can't do I've got a massive, I've used some of our bar, like we haven't got a bar, but like my bar cabinet, the ice bucket. I've put all our chocolate in an ice bucket.
The drinks cabinet, you mean?
Yeah, drinks cabinet, that's what I mean. Yeah, it's over there. Help yourself, please, because we'll just eat it otherwise.
That's the thing. You do. You look at them and you go, I'm hungry. It's lunchtime.
I'll have
a cheese sandwich or a box of celebrations.
Helen says, here's some good news.
It's always disappointing because you eat the best ones first, don't you, as well? And then you're left with like the plain chocolate at the end. Or like one of those chocolate reindeers that you don't eat until the very end. But you do end up eating it because it's.
You know what we should do is donate all the chocolate.
Like
you can't do it. You
can't give it away.
Surely you can.
No, not in these times.
Spray it with Dettol. It's wrapped. It's all wrapped chocolate. Helen Witchley says their puppy's sleeping through. That is very good news. That is very good news. I can vaguely remember what that's like when my mum and dad got Poppy. The night. The night.
Oh, that's good. Oh, I see what you mean.
She said no more getting up in the wee small hours, and then Alexa, I'll whisper it so that people's devices don't go off. Buffery said that's why it's called the wee small hours.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a nice song as well.
Good. I'm glad the puppy's sleeping through. Lovely puppy though.
Do you know this next song, right? Every time we say goodbye. Sorry.
Trevor says, can we have a close-up of Ben's snazzy socks? They're not that snazzy, really, Trevor. They're just stripy. Hold on.
Go on.
Are you on? I don't know. Well, that's only on YouTube.
Oh, look at the bottom. They've got all bloody fluff on the bottom.
That's only on YouTube. I don't know. I don't know how that.
I can't get my foot that high.
Jane says, stop talking about Christmas chocolate. You've reminded us of ours and we've got them out now.
Hey! Who's that, Mum?
No, Jane Hancock. Sorry, Jane and Gary and Burton. Yeah, not your mum. I don't think your mum's on. If mother-in-law, if Ben's mum's on, if Jane's on, say hello, because I haven't seen you log on, so I don't know if you're watching. Probably not.
No, the fact about this next song, guess who the first time I ever heard this song and the first person I ever saw sing it. So it's the first time I ever heard this song. It was Cliff Richard.
No.
True, yeah. True that.
When you did Friday Night is Music Night?
When I did the show, yeah. He was the first one. I thought that's
a
nice
fun
song.
fact, actually. If people didn't know that, Ben did Friday Night is Music Night with Cliff Richard at the
Royal
Albert Hall.
Many moons ago.
That was fun, wasn't it?
It was fun, but it's funny, isn't it? Because I remember thinking, I tell you what, I didn't really know. I only really knew Summer Holiday. And I thought, this is a nice Cliff Richard song, isn't it? Every time you say goodbye. Turns out it was many years older.
Cole Porter, actually.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I didn't write down when he wrote it, but I think I've already done this one. 1956. Ella Fitzgerald sings the Cole Porter songbook. In G. who must be in the know, think so little of me that they allow you to go. When you're near, there's such an air of spring about it. I can hear a lark somewhere begin to sing about it. There's no love song finer, but how strange the change from major to minor every time we say goodbye. When you're near, there's such an air of spring about it. I can hear a lark somewhere begin to sing about it. There's no love song finer, but how strange the change from major to minor every time we say goodbye. Every time we say Yeah, that was nice.
Wunderbar.
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 Isn't that? That's a nice tune, isn't
It's
it?
a nice one, yeah. Good old Cliff Richard. He did a good job as well on that one.
You know it's a good tune when either your mum or your nan starts crying. That's when you know it's a good one.
That's when I know. That's when my
That's
mum
a-
starts crying. We know it's a bad.
Yeah,
tune.
that's true. People like that one.
Well, yeah,
Colin says, did Ella sing any in French? Do you know what? I don't think she did.
That's Edith Piaf, isn't it?
Yeah. Maybe we should do a whole... Yeah, yeah.
That one's coming
Maybe
later.
we should do a whole Edith Piaf night. Although, I'm better at Ella songs than I am at Edith songs. Edith had quite the specific voice, didn't she?
Got some messages.
Oh, go for it.
Our Jamaican friend, and Wale, I hope I'm saying that right, by the way, but I'm not very good at pronouncing things. And Wale Harris says, every time I watch your live streams, I learn a new piano run. Oh God, don't learn anything off me. God blimey. You learn the new ones, they'll be wrong. But anyway, well, thank you very much.
Ben's he downplays his piano playing because he's never had a lesson. It's like it's an intuitive.
I had a few. I did grade 2, I love you know, when I was about 12.
I didn't know that. I genuinely didn't know that.
Actually, I did.
Is that grade 2?
No, that isn't grade 2. I don't know what grade.
But you didn't have as much training as you did with the violin, did you?
No, I did I think I had a year of piano lessons.
But the rest of it's quite intuitive.
I went to a
so
music college every weekend, and you had to play 2 instruments. So it was,
okay. I didn't know that. Sorry, I interrupted your YouTube.
Got piano lessons. That's good, isn't it? And I got a merit, by the way, for grade 2. And what's that?
I got grade 1 distinction on violin. And
what? You got a distinction?
Yeah, and I'll tell you why I did it. I started having violin. I'd been playing the flute since I was like 3 or 4, and I'd done loads of grades, and I was getting fed up. So my mum let me do peripatetic violin at primary school. And because I'd just done the flute for so long, and she was like, I don't know why you want to do this, but okay. And I just wanted to do something different. Anyway, my teacher, I think, didn't like the fact that I had another instrument that was my dominant instrument. And so he stopped you in the car one day, didn't he? And he was like, I just want you to know, we've put Sophie Jane in for grade 1, but I don't expect her to pass. And so I just did grade 1, got a distinction, and then I was like, I'm not having any more lessons, but thanks.
Ooh.
I was sassy. Even at about 10, I was sassy.
Oh, hold on, just had a message. I was Sophie Jane's violin teacher.
What was his name? Can you remember his name? I can't remember his name.
Mr. Violin
now.
Teacher. He says hello.
Walton, Mr. Walton. Mr. Walton, his name was.
You can't do this.
Oh, he'll find it funny. He'll remember it. But yeah, I was like, no, sorry. Bye.
Wow.
Anyway, carry on with the YouTube. Sorry, I'm interrupting.
Anne Kumba says, thank you for the last one. Every time we say goodbye. And, it was Sandbags Pete when we were outside. Sandbags Pete used to come and do our sandbags when we were in the tent. And now, the last time he was on, he gave us some champagne. So we call him Champagne Pete now. It's changed.
No, it's Water Pete.
It'll change with the season. Aqua Pete.
It's water. Yeah. It's just water, I promise.
Thank you for this one. My favourite Ella Fitzgerald song. But my daughter used to forbid me from playing it because she found it so sad.
Oh, sorry. Do you know what? I think it's the there's some beautiful chords.
So you've upset her.
Sorry, there's some beautiful chords in it, and it's it's the pace. It's the tempo is quite slow, but the words are really it's beautiful. Yeah, reflective.
Yeah, everybody knows that bit, don't we? From major to minor. Everybody knows that bit, don't they?
Yeah.
Everybody knows it. Right.
That bit is completely reliant on the piano. Oh, this is a nice one. G minor, yeah?
What is it?
It's just one of those things. Sorry, I didn't tell you that. It was just one of those things, just one of those crazy flings, one of those bells that now and then rings. It was just one of those things. It was just one of those nights
Oh, God, who set that speed?
Sorry, I mucked up the ending as well. That was my fault. Do you know what? There's that was written by Cole Porter for Jubilee, but do you know the version of it I have in my head? And this is really nice. Is
Maltome.
that is a bloody brilliant version, especially the ending because he goes ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba, 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 ba-da-ba. He does like a proper Mel Torme scatty ending, and it's wicked. But the other version I have is when our good old mate Mikey passed away in April. We found an old tape of him. Where was he performing? At the Memorial Hall somewhere, or the Pavilions at Derby. Long Eaton with a load of other guys on it, and he was singing, and he did a version of this, didn't he? And it's brilliant.
It's great. Do you know?
Really, really good. His vocal, he had a great voice even in his 80s, but his voice then was amazing, and he swings it like mad, and it's so good.
He was about what 35 on it, and
Yeah.
it was a great find because we'd never heard any of our mate Mike when he was there.
We played at a Mickleover
youth.
gig, didn't we? When we could do them, like September or October. I think if you were there, you'll have heard it.
But it's amazing because especially back in the olden days, in the 70s, and it was like 1970, and you don't find many like kind of amateur recordings. When I say that, I mean like nowadays you stick your phone out, you can get a recording, can't you? But back then you couldn't just stick a phone out, and you had to like do it kind of semi-properly. And so that's why you don't find many. So when we found it, I was like, why did he never show us these?
Gold.
It's brilliant. And then it's funny as well, because obviously what they've done is they've just plopped something on like a stand or a piano or something. You want a pint, Barry?
Yeah, they left it going.
You get all the background things.
It's so good.
That'll be 2 shillings.
Go into the bar.
But it was when did the decimalisation take place? I bet they were using all that threepence and...
Yeah, it's amazing though, isn't it? It's so good.
Yeah, lad, I'm half a crown short.
We should remaster it and I don't know, do something with it.
I don't know. It's not the best, like obviously
No, it's not the
quality,
best
but
quality,
for
but it is
1970,
great.
it's great, and it's.
Jane says, I first saw Ben aged 10 playing at Tower View end of term concert. That is a long time ago,
gigs,
Jane. Must be his longest standing fan. I would say aside from his mother, yes, probably.
No, Mum's not my fan.
Yeah, actually, Jane probably sees you play more than Jane Hancock's probably more than your mum.
That's not that. You know what? I don't want to make people feel old, but that would have been 21 years ago, Jane.
Someone said that there was an LP that Ella did. I don't know if it's all in French, Colin, and so please tell me. But it's called Ella à Nice. She recorded it in Nice. So there are some. Maybe there are some.
We'll have to check that out.
Kim says, play a violin tune, Sophie. Whoa, no. Whoa, no. Ben actively, no.
Come on, can you give us a...
Absolutely not.
Because it's normally the... The kids are so strong.
Do you know what? It's got to be the worst instrument, and it's so popular in school, and it sounds awful.
And they kind of hold it like that in a clenched fist, and they're...
Oh God!
Sorry at home.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
I'll practice for next time.
Steve Collett says, great piano player, Ben. Are you going to do some songs on the violin? There have been a couple already, Steve. So when this ends, I don't know how long you've been tuned in for, but if it stays up for everybody to watch as many times as you'd like. There's one more coming up now, but we've already done 2 of Ben on violin. So feel free to watch again, and you'll check those. Yes, this is a lovely tune. Not much French, no, a little bit. I'll check that album out though, Colin, and see. This next tune, it was written by Hoagy Carmichael in 1938. And it was from the 1956 album Ella and Louie. It's called The Nearness of You. It's not the pale moon that excites me, that thrills and delights me. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. It's not your sweet, sweet conversation that brings this sensation. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. When you're in my arms and I feel you so close to me, all my wildest dreams, they come true. I need no soft light to enchant me. If you'll only grant me the right to hold you ever so tight, and to feel in the night all the nearness of you.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful.
When you're in my arms and I feel you so close to me, all my wildest dreams, they come true. I need no soft light to enchant me. Oh, if you'll only grant me the right to hold you ever so tight, and to feel in the night the nearness of you. Yeah. That was lovely. That was nice. I did a classic Sophie thing at the end. I couldn't decide where I wanted to go with the ending, and I sort of took too long thinking about it. It was fun.
We always try.
Do you know what though? Actually, tonight I think I would have been fine, but I was just like I procrastinated, which is very me. Very me.
That's a long word. What does that mean?
Procrastinate. Put
Yeah.
things off unnecessarily.
Ooh.
You're a big procrastinator.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
Right.
No, we always, just for that guy who asked about the violin, the person who asked about, we always try and put in 3 violin ones.
Yes. He didn't realise. Steve said, thank you, Sophie. I've been on for around 10 minutes, but we'll check it out later. Brill. Hopefully you'll enjoy them. It's quite a fun way to do it, isn't it? Pre-recorded piano.
It's nice. To be honest with you, I was thinking maybe we could do a whole gig with pre-recorded piano. I could just sit back. Wouldn't have to set the piano up.
No.
I tell you, it's a lot of hassle setting this thing up.
It's nice, though, because it's the whole point is that you get to, you know.
Yeah, I do love playing the piano. I must admit, you know, I'm more at home on the violin, shall we say. But partly because a violinist spends half his gig just sat there, kind of doing nothing, you know. So that's quite nice, and you get to listen to all the other musicians, and then you play your solo, and then you stop again and listen. But that's when I can stop playing.
Peter Sheldrick said decimalisation was 71.
Oh, so it would have been. So there would have been.
I mean, I'll get you a 1 year out T-shirt, Mom.
Discrepancies.
1 year out T-shirt.
This is another request. This next one, isn't it? Am I right?
Let's do it. No, we're doing Let's Do It first. Sorry, ignore that. That was before we had changed the set. I'm just trying to see. Christopher Gary Skillett says, very nice, Sophie. Ben's not too bad either. Thanks.
I'll take it. Kaminsky Tone. You'll have to put your name because I don't know. You don't have to. But gorgeous tunes, delightfully performed. Thank you for an uplifting interlude at this downbeat time.
You are very welcome.
Lovely message.
That is the whole reason why we do it, isn't it? That's the reason why we do it.
Lovely messages. And Bruce, Mark Naden, as he is on YouTube, actually made Bruce well up.
Wow. I take that as a compliment and an achievement, Bruce.
I was welling up as well at the violin solo. Actually, no. Well, I'm glad that's bringing some cheer.
Yeah, really glad.
Yes.
That was crying, my joke. Crying. Fabulous. So we've got a couple of tunes left. We'll speak in before the last one as well. But this next one was written again by Cole Porter. I don't need to tell you what album it's from. And this was for Paris, which I assume was a musical.
Paris. Well, you got American, but that's Gershwin, isn't it?
It just says Cole Porter, Paris. That's my note, so I probably should remember what I meant, but I think it was probably written for a musical.
All the rage.
Oh, no, I've put it here. Look, written for musical Paris. There you go. Yeah, cool. In 1928. And this is a really fun one. It's called Let's Do It, Let's Fall in Love.
Is it just me, or like, are some of these, when Soph's going, and this is from Jelly and Ice Cream, isn't it like some of these musicals no one's ever heard of? Do you know?
I'd love a musical. Is that a real thing?
No,
I'd love
that. I mean, you may as well.
Write that musical. Write it. I've been telling him for years. He's so good at writing musical. I've been saying for years he should write like a jazz musical. You should do
That's
it.
been done, mate.
Has it? No, that's more about the dancing and.
No, that's jazz, isn't it? Chicago.
You should have written, you know, the Pixar Soul. You should have written that, but as a musical.
Or even better, what you sitting alone in your room.
We could do a musical show. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Life is a cabaret autumn. I don't know much of that. No,
La La Land.
We weren't La La Land fans. We went to the cinema to watch it, and we about 3 minutes in, you know, there's a big dance sequence at the start. No, we just looked at each other, and we were like,
oh dear.
Because everybody like, you got to watch it. But it was okay, wasn't it? It was all right.
I think for me, I was born in the wrong decade. I like the older stuff. You know, I like the old ones are the best as far as I am concerned.
Women went for Ryan Gosling. Let's be honest.
So yeah, the newer ones don't cut it for me. The older ones.
Ryan Gosling was the reason most ladies went to watch that movie.
Wow.
Although he's not anyway, that's another conversation. Yeah, but this is a fun one. This is Let's Do It, Let's Fall in Love in F. Birds do it, bees do it, even educated fleas do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. In Spain, the best upper sets do it. Lithuanians, and let's do it. opposites do it. Those Lithuanians, and let's do it. Ah, let's do it. Let's fall in love. The Dutch in old Amsterdam do it. Not to mention the Finns, folks in Siam do it. Just think of Siamese twins, some Argentines without means do it. People say in Boston, even beans do it. Ah, let's do it. Let's fall in love. Ba-do-do-do. Let's fall in love. Yeah.
Oh, let's do it.
Delightful. Well, we have come to the final tune of the evening.
But the good news there is that after this I can have a beer. Yeah. Going. Any more
let's do
messages? Nigel's in now.
Nigel's
With,
in now.
with Bruce. Well, maybe he's been there for, but you can
Oh,
watch
I
it
hope
again.
you've been there the
can't
whole
you?
time,
So
Nige. If not, it'll be you can watch it.
Mark and Laura Harris. Great
Oh, hi, guys.
music. Amazing rainbow bookshelf.
Thanks.
That's Mrs. OCD. That.
Do you know what that was? There's a couple missing at the minute because I was learning how to make soap. So excuse the gaps; they're normally full. But I took my natural beauty books off. But it was a first lockdown
Times
project.
ain't that hard, are they? Crikey.
No, it's just trying to find something to occupy my time. No, that was lockdown 1. I was like looking for things to do.
Right.
We'd sorted the attic, all the rooms. We'd given all of our clothes to charity, and I was like, I'm going to coordinate my bookshelf.
And it's beautiful it is as well.
It's very satisfying. I've seen if you've got a bigger one, you can put coloured accessories on it as well, like vases and candles. It breaks it up a little bit. Apparently, it's good for your brain. I don't know.
Well, yeah.
Nice though.
Yes.
Lovely.
Well, you know what? Ladies and gents, everyone watching on Facebook, on YouTube, thank you very much for joining us.
Yes.
Like I said, it's always a pleasure, and we don't know when. We were thinking about this earlier. We don't know when the next one should be or when it will be, but we're going to be on lockdown for a bit, aren't we?
Yeah.
So,
We don't want to fatigue everybody and
we
ourselves.
don't want to get bored of us.
So we don't know whether to wait until the beginning of Feb or do one at the end of we don't know, do we?
Let's know.
So,
Let's have a few
let us know what you
ideas,
think.
and we'll pick a date. But
because we don't want people to be like, oh God, we've got to tune in.
not again. Cool. We've heard that joke before.
Yeah.
But no, thank you ever so much for tuning in. We do hope you've enjoyed yourselves.
Yes,
I have
we really hope you've enjoyed
Sophie, the wonderful Sophie Jane singing. Let's
Thanks. And Ben Holder on piano and violin. Way, woo, woo, woo.
We can't hear you clapping, but that just fills our ego a little bit.
We can hear my parentals clapping, my parentals. But this last one. What's the request? Is it Stu?
Stu's back.
Are you gonna do it?
I'm not singing it. Maybe next time I'll get Soph singing it.
So funny. I can't do that. Louise says, we will not get bored. Well, that's nice. This last one was, it's a song written by Weil and Brecht in 1928.
Bertolt Brecht.
Weil and Brecht.
Oh, Weil and Brecht.
Yeah,
Okay.
Weil and Brecht. Bertolt.
Well,
That's such a German name, isn't it? Bertolt Brecht. It's like you can't get more German than that. Anyway, 1928, and it was recorded in 1955 by Louis Armstrong, but famously in 1958 by Bobby Darin.
Yes.
And then what we're going to do, which was a request, I think, from Andy Offer, wasn't it?
Yes.
This might go wrong, but actually it doesn't matter because we're doing the version. This is ridiculous. I can't even remember how we said we were going to end it. But we're doing the version that Ella did from the Ella in Berlin show in 1960, where it went horrendously wrong.
Well, it didn't go horrendously.
Well, she just forgot the words and she made them up on the spot. But she actually won 2 Grammys off the back of that. For the album and for that particular performance, she won 2 Grammys in the 3rd annual Grammy Awards for the fact that she did a jazz version and made it up.
She just forgot the. There are a lot of
does.
words in the usual version of Matt the Knife. It is very, very different to the jazz version. Have you ever seen? I watched it on YouTube.
No, do you know what? I wondered that when I read that Brecht
it
had
is. It's
written
a
it.
few different words and stuff as well. But you know what? Bobby Darin was the quintessential one. He was the one for this one. But Ella Fitzgerald, like you say, a few Grammys. Before we play our final song, ladies and gents, thank you ever so much for
Thank
watching.
you.
But importantly, thank you ever so much for whoever's donated as well. That's very, very kind, and it's always very gratefully received.
And for commenting and getting involved, like it's great. It makes it so much fun having all the interaction in the comments, and hopefully, we know it's hard. Like, we're really social creatures, as you all know if you've met us or been to a gig, and so we appreciate how hard it is to have such restricted social contact, but. Hopefully
this helps.
Yeah. A bit of normality, a bit of craziness, because we're. So same time tomorrow.
We would, but then you really would get sick of us.
You get fed up. Can you imagine? Oh gosh, every night. But no, we hope that it just it is a bit helpful and a bit of relief and a bit.
It's helpful to us, isn't it?
Yeah, we love it. It gives us something to work on as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it gives us some nice music to play.
But take care, and we'll see you soon, hopefully, for another one, won't we? We're starting in F.
And then we're going to go up by semitones until we get to B flat.
I'm so glad this is the last one. Oh, the sharp babe has such teeth, dear, and it shows them pearly whites. Just a jackknife has old Mack Heath, dear, and it keeps it out of sight. When that shark bites with his teeth, babe, oh, scarlet billows, they begin to spread. Fancy gloves, oh, where's old Mack Heath, babe? So there's never a trace of red. Now on the sidewalk, oh, Sunday morning, lies a body just oozing life. Someone's sneaking around the corner. Could that someone be old Mack the Knife? What's the next chorus to this song now? This is the one now that I don't know. But it was a swinging tune, and it's a hit tune. So we tried to do old Mack the Knife. Louis Miller, oh, something about cash. Yeah, Miller, he was spending all that trash. And Mack Heath, dear, spends like a sailor. Tell me, could that boy do something rash? Oh, Bobby Darin and Louis Armstrong, they made a record. Oh, boy, they did. And then Ella and her fella, they made a record. Now we're making a record, Mack the Knife. So you've heard it, yes, we've swung it, and we've tried to, yes, we've sung it. You won't recognize it, it's a surprise. This old tune, oh, Mack the Knife, stay there. So we leave you down in Burlington. Yes, we've swung old Mack, we've swung old Macky down. For the Terrence fans and the Armstrong fans, told you Mackie's back in town. Look out, old Mackie is back.
Thank you for your support and
Thanks,
watching.
guys.
We'll see you in a couple of weeks. Sophie Jane.
Yay! Bye, everybody. See you soon. That was mental. Oh. Bye, YouTube. Thanks ever so much.